Hey yo guys, time for a new video from the Dirty White Boy. It's gonna be my new segment formerly in the Squared Circle with the Dirty White Boy, but now it's gonna be called Pillar to Post, and I will explain that in a second. First of all, before we even get there, Dave Meltzer and the Wrestling Observer, they gave out their awards this past Monday. Well, on live video, I have my best and worst of 2007, so go check the description box and click the links, and hopefully you view them and like my opinions or disagree or whatever, and just maybe give your thoughts on the videos or send me a message or something giving your thoughts and best and worst of 2007. And now to explain the name change. Well, I changed the name because I got picked, some guy who created this very professional site, which is ijdesigns.com/WrestleMedia, has got me as their official blogger, and there was a podcast type show in the Squared Circle, so I had to change the name for that. But speaking of that site, you probably really should check the site out, because January 26th we're officially launching. You're at 5 o'clock in Manitoba time, so just hopefully you can figure that out. It's not that far off, but anyways, the site is very cool. On the opening day, it's going to be a great thing because they're going to have open discussions on the Royal Rumble. Who you give your thoughts, like if you normally can't vlog or be a vlogger like me and other people in the YouTube wrestling community, or give your thoughts on that. They're giving away a free DVD, and they're in the Squared Circle segment will go live on be available live, so that's very cool. Hopefully you check the site out. I'm a part of it. They're going to be posting Royal Rumble predictions on there, so you know, I'm just letting you know that I'm a part of this site, and I think it's a very cool site. But anyways, on to the news. So WWE this past Monday and throughout until God knows when made a jump to high definition. The guys have been told to be more careful as in certain parts, in particular in calling spots in the ring, and make sure to work snug enough so that there isn't any sound. Of course, in the very first high definition match, I've been told that you could hear plenty of spots being called between Shawn Michaels and Kennedy. Like in particular, Mr. Kennedy asked Shawn if he was okay after a dive, and an atomic drop that didn't come within a boot of Kennedy's crotch. It didn't ruin my enjoyment of the show, from what they told me, but still, I mean, high def is so amazing because it's good picture quality and even sound. It picks up sound so precise. I mean, I don't have it, but I just know enough about it. I've researched some of it. Just for this little thing on high definition, so you know they have to be now even extra careful for backstage skits because little sounds can be picked up and you know can just distract everyone. So what might not have been heard in standard sound can be very easily heard in high def sound. Of course, if you're a good worker and know where to call spots, you should be able to still call all the spots you want and not have anyone pick them up. So if you're a good worker, know how to do. I mean, that's just my one fear with high definition, because the spot picking up, I mean, it's just gonna kill the real ability to some of the younger fans who will have it, and you know, that's just my opinion. The Stone Cold Legacy DVD, it's coming up February the 12th. It's a set like most WWE career retrospects or most WWE DVDs. It covers his whole career back to from WCW matches with vignettes. I'm gonna get this one for one main reason. A match that a lot of people forgot about from Raw around 1997, around June 97, which was Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Owen Hart and the British Bulldog for the WWF team titles. A very underrated match. Hopefully somewhere it is available to find so you guys can see it. And when the DVD comes out, you'll get it, and you know there's so much more on here. You should really get it. I'm getting it just for that match and some of the other great moments in Austin's career. And it goes all the way up to Saturday night's main event when he says he's not Vince's son. From looking at the matches that I've seen and the extras, it looks like another great DVD. I mean, WWE, they are phenomenal when they come out with DVDs. They are top class with their DVDs. Then again, that's because of the big production stuff, but you know, I'm really looking forward to this DVD. I'm really looking forward to the Rock one, and I'm disappointed they canceled the Savage and Sting stuff, because that could have been great. We've been told there's heat in TNA wrestling on Johnny Devine. Apparently he's been kicking out of finishes at house shows, and complaining and complaining about various things and acting like a veteran. So, like WWE, there are unwritten rules, and if you break them, you're going to get heat from them. So, hopefully Javine doesn't get a big-ass kicking from the big vets, but And here's a story that really, really pisses me off. If TNA would like to be WCW, this is sort of more how they're trying to prove it. Against All Odds is going in South Carolina, as we all know. We all know ticket sales have been very dismal, but that's not the point to this story here. In South Carolina, as I just said. The commission will not allow them to do the Abyss Judas Messias barbed wire massacre match, which they were bringing back at the pay-per-view on this February. Apparently, the commission did give the okay, but then they changed their minds. Maybe they got to watching Impact as of late. Besides, because it has already been billed, the company opted to tape the match at the recent set of tapings. So yes, they're asking you to pay money to see a match you could see for free on TV. This is exactly like WCW. I believe it was Starrcade 94 or something from 94, late 94, with the Blacktop Bully and Dustin Rhodes in a terrible 18-wheeler truck match which they taped, and then both guys got fired for obvious blading. So, terrible. I mean, this is terrible. You're going to see all this live action, and then they're going to cut to this thing that looks so taped, and obviously it'll be edited so bad. So, I'm not looking forward for that thing. First of all, Abyss is not dead anymore. I don't think this match will save it, because the original one had so much mystique because of Sabu and his past in barbed wire matches. I don't know much about Ricky Banderas in there, but still, I'm not looking forward to it at all. Ernest the Cat Miller, from WCW fame and the brief little stint here in the WWE, got the role of Ayatollah, one of the lead heels, in the upcoming film The Wrestler, starring Mickey Rourke. A movie that looks really, really good. The plot synopsis is Mickey Rourke plays this old, retired, this famous wrestler who then gets fired, and then he has to go way up to the independents. There's going to be clips of Jersey All Pro, Ring of Honor, PWG. So I think it's great that a lot of these fans that don't get to know about these companies will know about these companies and maybe have to check them out just because of this movie. It comes out in 2009. I thought it was coming out this year, but it's coming out in 2009, which is a big bummer for me. And finally, Go Shiozaki will make his U.S. ROH debut February 22nd in Long Island and February 23rd in Manhattan. He'll be there regularly in the year 2008, and there's big plans for him. He faces FIP World Champion Eric Stevens in a non-title match on the 22nd, and he faces Austin Aries in the 2nd. So, if you've not seen Go Shiozaki, I definitely recommend you check him out on the ROH show live in Tokyo. 5-star match, with my opinion, with Bryan Danielson, and he did some other stuff in England when they went over for the first time. You know, Shiozaki's a really good wrestler, and I think they'll probably book him to be ROH World Champ. Just saying, I think they could do that. But anyways, that's it from the first edition of Pillar to Post with the Dirty White Boy. So, well, same show, different name. Anyways, please sure to check out my best and worst stuff, and please check out the site, Wrestl Media. Anyways, I'm out for now. Peace.